I thought it's gonna be easy. Looks like a carrot man. I thought it's just a cute little fox. Right about now, it looks like a goblin. And then I learned, first of all, it's not easy or simple. Second of all, it's not a fox. Crash Bandicoot, everyone. I've never played Crash Bandicoot related games. I never knew what it is supposed to be. As you can probably tell, it looks like a carrot man. It does. I don't know. It just does. But it's a process. Right about now, it looks like a goblin. And you know what? Goblins can be cute, but I wasn't trying to make a goblin. That's the biggest differentiation. We got some skinny little legs with a cool little jeans, but it's in the making. It's in the making. Did you know that Bandicoot is actually an animal in itself? Because I did not know. And as a reference girly, I always look it up. I thought it's some sort of a fox or maybe coyote. No, it's a bandicoot. It's its own thing. And if you're gonna go and Google bandicoot, you will see that the actual bandicoot, the actual animal, looks nothing like this. So I feel justified. Into thinking it was a fox or a coyote or whatever that was, but in anywho, right now it looks something in between, like a goblin and a bat, which I'm not totally opposed to. It's gonna look better, believe it or not. But essentially, it's an NPC. It's an unplayable character that I was creating to place in a client's map as a fun little character to have in there. And that was the face. That was the face. I feel like it can be like a video in its own, just how many times I changed this goddamn face. But which one is your favorite? You let me know, because it was fun. It's just gonna be like a non-playable character in the space right next to the Lilith that I made. If you have not seen, go see. Next to Spiro the dragon, if you haven't seen, go see. And the Thrall, go see if you haven't seen. It's fun. I'll show you more that I've done. But yeah, the haircut. The haircut is I remember I had to go and watch the actual gameplay videos, because in a reference I was like, I couldn't understand what the heck is going on. At about this point, I just want to reiterate, it looks nothing like the actual Bandicoot animal. Not just because of the haircut, okay? Just because of the essence of the animal that is. I never even knew the Bandicoot was a thing. Like, okay, all right. So you live, you learn. It's an educational video, you guys. Now we know it's educational video. This character definitely has a lot of oomph to it. Has a cool haircut. It has like a little eyebrow action happening. Those gloves, hello, hi. Those gloves are cool. Have little cuts, in there. So cool. I don't know if in the game he like rides some sort of bike or anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Yeah, you see layers are my best friends, but I keep forgetting which layers on which layer. So it's a fun little find your layer little game that I play all the time when I make pixel art, and I make a lot of pixel art. As of today, I'm looking at this and I don't think it's looking bad. I think I would choose a little bit more saturated colors, but I think I like, especially for the shadows. So you see on its face below the nose and like the neck and the belly part, the shadows are very, very subtle. And I think even today, like for the natural style that I typically lean toward, I choose to go with a little bit more like realistic color choices. Obviously, there's not a realistic character, but the realistic, like more subtle shadows. But sometimes you just need to, commit to darkness. Can you commit to darkness? I had to at some point, especially in the face, especially on the smaller scale. You have to. And the smile thing, you guys, my goodness, just a couple pixels can change the whole demeanor of this guy, or honestly any character. Couple pixels can determine the fate. The fate can determine the fate of the character, and I've been pretty happy with this. And he's not small. He's what, 64 by 64. That's a pretty juicy character. That's a pretty big one. And the haircut, man, oh my goodness, I just love it. He looks like a bad guy. Maybe in the game he is, I don't know. But I also made a fruit correlated to apparently what he was collecting in the game. Mango. If you have not seen that video, I already made that. Mango took a soul out of me. That mango belonged to this guy. All right. Okay. That mango was for this guy. So I hope you happy with the mango I made because I ended up being relatively happy. I let the mango go. I let it go and for him to collect. For him to collect. Looking at this right now, I like that I added the darker outline. The only thing I would change today is I would add the outline still connected where the shoe and the arm connects. So the outline would separate them visually, pushing the hand forward and the shoe a little bit backward. And you think about it, like, look what a cool physique he had. Like, massive arms going down below his knees. That gotta be tough to run around with, but I'm sure he managed. I'm sure you manage for those mangoes. You kind of have to. Yeah, you see, like I use very subtle shadows in the jeans and in the shoes. I think I corrected myself a little bit, and we're finishing up with adding some juicy shadow underneath. Back then, I didn't know that there is actually a circle tool that you can use in Sprite. You just press Shift U and you'll enter the shaping of the circle shape. So you see, we committed to darkness and added some darkness around his eyes, and it makes it pop so much more. See you in the next one.